this is Master Max today, back in the wonderful world of Fat Nights at Frenni's. This is gonna be my third video covering the 2.8 update of Arcane Mode, and as you may have noticed, this is actually the 2.8 XXX update, meaning that this version didn't get one, not two, but three updates with what we're seeing now, 2.8 XXX. And essentially what has been added is a redesigned loading screen, changes to the Cupid arrow effect, 5 new achievements, 1 new card. The guard skins are now visible in the shop, some interface adjustments and other various things that you can see right here. So, my god, I don't think any other version of Arcane Mode has been updated as much as the 2.8 version. It's been update after update after update after update. So this is the latest version as I'm recording this video. And by the way, I'm recording this video at almost 6 a.m. It's almost 6 a.m. as I'm recording this video. So if I'm low on energy, that's why. So fair warning. I've been meaning to record this video, but I've been having computer issues, so I'm finally getting to it at like 6 a.m. And this one is really going to be focused on the cards. That is going to be the main focus about this video right here. Something I've yet to get to in the 2.8 update of the game. I also didn't really take a look at the computer of the custom office, so I very much said that those three menus here would be the main focus. So let's just go ahead with the computer, custom office, and then we'll focus on the cards. The achievements are also something I didn't really get into. I did get a few comments of people saying, I'm struggling with this achievement or that achievement. I think the main achievements people are really having a hard time with are these ones right here. Originally, you only had one version of this achievement, which is, let me see if I can find it very quickly here. There you go. I don't see shit. Which essentially has you complete all of the C missions with the paper bag on your head on hard mode. And that is hands down one of the most difficult achievements. But now with this brand new update, you also have to do it with missions A, missions B, missions D, and missions E, as well as mission F. So all the mission packs, you have to do them with the paper bag on your head on hard mode. So I'll go ahead and try to do one of them in this video to just give you an idea of what is best to do. Definitely using the radar is something you want to do, without a doubt, because your vision is really shitty with the paper bag. So you have to use other things. You have to like use sound cues, radars, anything of the likes. You definitely have to use a lot of anti-horny spray to complete that achievement. So I'll get into that a little bit later in this video. You're also seeing those two achievements I have not completed, which is to do 100 nights, and then this one, which is to play 1,001 times. Play 1,001 times, not really difficult. It's mostly just time consuming. You can get caught by Bonfy 1,001 times, and I think that counts. It's just a matter of playing 1,001 times. Whereas this one, Touch Grass Please, you have to complete the entire night 100 times. I don't know what the reward is. I would hope the reward for doing these two achievements is something incredibly good. Because that's something you get now in this version. If you complete the achievements, you will get some sort of reward. Whether it's tokens, money, you get something out of it. So yeah, we'll be taking a look at that a little later on. Some new things on the computer would include new wallpapers. You're seeing one of them right here, actually. This one right here that I'm using was made by Crossnew. You can actually see his name right there on the restroom door. It's probably one of my favorite art pieces made by Crossnew, so that's why I've chosen it as a wallpaper. I love when people give the characters personality. You know, I've always been a huge advocate of stop just making the lewd shit and just try to explore the different characters, you know, try to develop their personalities and just give them something unique. And Crossnew has been a genius when it comes to that. That's why I'm a huge fan of Krasnu's work. I love this stuff. I'm just saying I hope we see more of it. And yeah, we have this wallpaper. I'm not even sure about this one. I'm not even sure how I got this wallpaper. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, but it's terrifying. This is nightmare fuel. How did I even get that? I really don't know. Maybe it was by completing one of the achievements, but we have some wallpapers made by Razor. It was a good friend of mine. Razor made a lot of wonderful Chico 888 animations, some Tori animations as well. So big fan of his work. I know him quite well. He's a great guy, and I'm happy he made it in this update with some of his work. These wallpapers are just great, even if it's Fexa. Even if it's Fexa. I think I understand now. They're probably just censored. That's what this is. That's what this... Okay, they're just like censored wallpapers. That's why it's coming up like that. Okay, makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. They're just censored. I was really confused. I was like, what is that? They're censored wallpapers. Okay, that explains everything. Yeah. I got you. It's all new to me, okay? I really didn't see any of that up until this point, so I'm still discovering things in this update. Trust me, it's such a humongous update that I'm discovering things all the time. That's why it's really worth it to keep playing and keep exploring. And when it comes to other things, like, for instance, the email, you still have the King's message. I'm still on there. Very thankful for that. Thank you for keeping me up here. I'm very grateful and thankful for that. It's very kind of you to do that. I very much appreciate it. So, my quote is still the same. Chico's the best. Stop simping for Frenni and the rest. And we have all the other patrons here. We have some special thanks. We have the card artists. I don't know if anyone was added. I don't know if it changed a whole lot since the last time. I don't know. But Tori is right at the top because I believe she made the most cards out of any of the artists. She made over 100 cards for the game, which is mind-blowing. She's made so many of them. And we're going to be getting to the cards just after the office, so don't worry. I know you're dying to see them, so we'll get there in no time. We have some new companions. The photo holder is actually not available. Censorship mode. Okay, that's... Again, I'm discovering a bunch of things, but yeah, this one is a new one. There's a new companion. You have the Doros from the previous update. Don't forget, that's a very cute one. You can just pick whichever character you want. Doros are very popular in Failfire's Discord server. I can go ahead and keep that. And we have, of course, this companion here, which is a nod to one of the most talented animator I've seen ever. So very deserved to have a nod to Baby Moon, as the artist is called. And we have the posters. I actually still have the Milky Mary poster from my previous video. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. I'll put back the Chica one. The lights, nothing much has changed when it comes to that. The chair, nothing's been added. Virgil's chair, I'm still using that one. Begging, hoping for the day that Virgil's outfit is going to be added to the game. It was so close to making it, but people were voting for Solid Snake's outfit instead of Virgil. But it was like a dozen votes that separated the two. It was a very close call. So there's a huge desire to see Virgil in the game. When it comes to the desk, nothing much. When it comes to the puzzle, though, that's the interesting part, the very important part. You can actually customize the puzzle you have to solve right next to the office. So you have the standard one, which was the Doro Mary, that's the one you have by default. But you can buy different puzzles at the shop and equip whichever character you prefer. So I had Chico on my side, but you can pick Bonfi, Frenni, Fexa, whoever you prefer. You even have the Night Guard and Phone Guy, so a lot of options. And you have the ladies as well, so you have the Lady Chiku, Lady Bonfi, and another censored one. But yeah, you have options when it comes to the puzzle, so be sure to check it out and put whatever you prefer. Now I got the whole Chiku theme, it's perfect. But yeah, that was just a quick look at the office. There's not much to really do, not much that was really added. But when it comes to the cards, oh my. There's a whole lot here. There's a whole lot. First thing you're gonna notice, you have an option for the music. So you have a jukebox here. And what you can do is pick from all these different selections of songs. I currently have Bonfi's theme, but for instance, I can pick Jazz Casino. It's very quiet. It's extremely quiet. Is it even playing? The heck? Okay, I feel like something's off about this. I feel like something ain't right. Why is it completely quiet? Is there gonna be an Easter egg and I'm gonna hear something here? Gonna whisper a sweet something in my ears? That's weird. Because, yeah, this is working. This will take you back to what the song originally was with the slot machine. We have Never Close Enough Lo-Fi. So, you can just have a good time going through all the songs. Pick whatever you prefer. I'm gonna leave it to Bonfi's theme. And we're gonna go over to the cards menu. And also, I forgot to mention, you can actually use the ×10 option. Instead of going 1 by 1, trying to get something, you can do 10 spins, and you'll get whatever you obtain those spins. So, for instance, in 10 spins, maybe you'll get 2 cards, maybe you'll get 3, maybe you'll get 5, maybe you'll get nothing. It's possible you get nothing too. But, okay. Let's go. And see the cards I can take a look at. Which is not every single one of them. I do have a few missing cards. As you're seeing down there, I have 233 out of 237. Originally, I only had 3 missing cards, but with the card they added in this update, now I have 4 missing cards. But it's all good. I do have picture references of those cards, if you really want to see them. I don't know if I'll go through all the cards here. It's not really the point of this video. I just made this as an extra to take a look at the things I missed, so I'll probably have a section, actually, on Patreon where I go through all the cards and just chat, have a good time, and just chill out. And I have enough tokens to do a few spins, so I'll at least do a few spins in this video and take a look at some of the cards. So let's do that. I can do that on YouTube, I think, I hope. You have Nightclub Chiku, that's a new one. And I'm gonna sort them out by the newest to the oldest, so this is beautiful. I love that. Chiku's in her nightclub uniform. This is just wholesome content. This is what I was talking about. I love this. Nightclub Bonfi. If the artist ever comes across my video, please, again, please speak up. I love to credit those artists, right? It's just very difficult because you don't really have the name in the description or on the card. So sometimes you just have to do like some reverse image search to come across like who the artist is. But if they come across my video, please speak up, let me know. You have another Alfredo card, because why not? You have a whole bunch of Tori cards. There's a lot of them. Devilish Duo is just one example. Bikini Chiku, Love Star Frenni. Those are a bunch of brand new cards made by Tori. Rockstar Bonfi is not a new one. My bad. My bad. I was set on Ultra Rare only. My mistake. Now you can actually see the new cards. Disapproving look. That one is just kind of funny. That one is just kind of funny, honestly. You got a whole lot more cards made by Tori. I think Tori made a card for every single skin in the game. There are so many new cards. You can just have a whole lot of fun spinning the slot machine, trying to get everything. It's a lot easier now, a lot more convenient with the fact that you can do 10 spins, and I'm getting to my favorite cards added in this update. You're already seeing one of them right here, and oh my good god. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Hold up, I'm trying to see full. There you go. I cried when I saw this for the first time. I am not kidding when I legitimately teared up when I saw this card. I did not have any kind of spoilers. This was drawn by Tori, but she did not, like, spoil it in any way. It was a complete surprise, and I was like, oh, I want to prepare for this video, I want to pull a few cards. When I came across that one, I was so happy to see it. So a huge thank you to Tori and Fatal Fire for including Chiku-chan. She's called Vampire Chiku here, but Chiku-chan is the name. And, as much as I love the Chiku edited design, and it's all the way up there, trust me, it's one of the very best designs. Chiku-chan it's a special one, you know, it's so special that if I had to choose between Chiku 8 or Chiku-chan, my heart just goes towards that one, you know what I mean? Like, my heart just goes towards Chiku-chan, I can't help myself. And there's even a second card right there. It's beautiful stuff. You can actually see the choker a little bit more. You can see how it was designed. So when it comes to the design, it was designed by both Krasnu and Tori. Krasnu put the clothes, the look together, and then Tori, you know, made these amazing cards based off what Krasnu came up with. And it's another example of what I've been saying, the fact that Krasnu is so incredibly creative and just very smart with the choices of clothing, the hairstyle, the details, all of it is very well chosen. And if you want to see more of that, definitely follow Krasnu on Twitter. I always have the Twitter of Krasnu in my video description. Look back at all my Fat Nights at Frenni's videos and you're always going to find Krasnu linked in there. And yeah, just a whole lot for you to explore, a whole lot for you to obtain. So have a good time obtaining all these cards. It's always a lot of fun. And what I'm gonna do is do a few spins, see if I can get one of the missing cards. I'm missing a total of 4 cards. And I'm gonna try to be smart here and see what kind of card am I missing. We have one epic card. I left the card menu by accident. We have an ultra rare card, but I think, yeah, I'm missing 2 epic cards. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and put the focus on trying to get some epic cards. Ultra rare, I'm only missing 1 of them. So the 4th one would be a legendary card. Okay, but I'm gonna try and pull for an epic one. See if I'm any lucky to get a new one for this video. I would certainly hope so. So I'm gonna boost the odds of getting an epic card. And yeah, we'll see if I'm any lucky. Let's go ahead and go for a few spins. And like I said, check this out. You can pick the times 10 option, which is gonna do this. What the heck? What? What the f... Okay, I may have encountered a bit of an issue here. What the fuck? What is this? Well then, that's a little awkward. I'm probably gonna have to reopen the game here. Just give me a second. Alright then, not gonna lie, I'm a little scared. Okay, it did it again. It did it again. Yours truly is extremely confused and not sure why this is happening. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if it's been an issue for anyone else. I just lost a whole bunch of tokens. I was robbed. The casinos robbed me. Good God, why is this happening? I feel like maybe there's yet another update to have 2.8 XXXX at this point. Jesus Christ, how many updates do we have? It's getting crazy. It's getting out of hand. But yeah, the slot machine is completely busted. I'm gonna see if there's another update. Hold up. Wait, what? What is going on now? What is going on? I've lost everything now. Yeah. I've lost everything. What? I've lost everything I've done. It's all gone. Completely been wiped out. I am on the latest version of the update. You can see it here. I got the latest version of it, and now my entire save file has been completely wiped out. I've lost everything in the game.
How about a magic trick? I'm gonna make this save file disappear. Ta-da! It's gone.
I think you've done one too many updates. You know, you've done one too many updates, and now it's just completely, utterly fucked. I have no words. I will try and go back to maybe a previous version, see if it helps. But with the latest version, and I assure you, that is the latest version from their Patreon, I've completely lost everything I've unlocked. My god, okay, this is turning out to be horrible, man. What is going on? What is going on? Let me try something here. Hold up. What else can I say? But all of it is gone. My save file has been completely removed and wiped out. Even if I go back to another version of 2.8 XXX, gone. All of it. I'm just gonna hope for one thing, that I'm like the guinea pig here, that it happens to me and no one else. I just genuinely hope I'm gonna be the one exception, and that they're gonna be able to correct that with my video, so no one has to go through that. Yeah, all of it's gone. All of it's gone. It doesn't really matter if I use this one or the one that's up to date, the 2.8 XXXX with a little bar. It's just gone. I can go back to the latest up-to-date version, and it's gonna be the same thing, I assure you. I can do a test real quick, but you'll see. There you have it. Just as a comparison, this is now the 2.8 XXX, like the most up-to-date version. Same thing. Same thing. I've genuinely lost everything by updating the game. I don't see myself unlocking everything again. It doesn't really matter with story mode. Like, story mode is like completely separated, so yeah. But as far as continuing arcade mode and having to unlock every single thing again, I'm not putting myself through that. I'm not putting myself through that. Either Fatal Fire is gonna see this video, patch things up, or this curse remains. I don't know. But yeah, so much for wanting to show the cards. It's like, don't worry guys, I'll show you the cards. I got nothing left, baby. I got nothing left. Actually, maybe I do have the cards. There's this one thing where the cards remain. No, actually, everything's completely gone. I've lost everything. Okay, cool. Love that. It is what it is. I'll be, I'll wait for night 3. Whenever night 3 comes up, I'll have a video about that, but until then, I'm just gonna accept this. I'm gonna learn to live with this. That I fucking lost everything. It feels amazing. Not only did it happen, like, with the 2.8 update, takes everything away, but now it did it again. And actually, it's even worse than the first time, because the first time, it leaves the cards and the amulets. If you remember correctly, I did point this out, with the original 2.8 update, you do lose everything except the cards and the amulets. This time, I've genuinely lost every single thing I've done. So that's the video, folks. Might want to hold off the update. Just, you know, personal recommendation from yours truly. You might want to wait a little bit. There's probably gonna be 2-3 more updates, and this is gonna be patched, and your save file will be safe. But don't do what I did. Don't update right away, because this is what happens. So that's my fucking video, I suppose. Fab Nights at Everything's Gone. Hope you like it. But yeah, despite everything, support Fatal Fire Studio, as per always, as per usual. I'm sure they'll fix it for other players. I think I'm just the unlucky one. Story of my life. And support Crossnew. Again, definitely support Crossnew, support Tori, made a lot of cards. And give them all some love and support. It's always important to do so. And that's going to be me taking my leave. It's currently getting close to 7 AM. Why didn't I just go to fuck the bed, is what I'm wondering now. I would have avoided this. So yeah, Master Salty at 8. Gotta take his leave before I just... yeah. And I'll see you guys in whatever I do next. Honestly, I don't know what's gonna come up next, but it'll be a good one, I'm sure, so stay tuned. Until then, like all of my progress in Fab Nights at Frenni's, take it away!